was quite unwell. I was so lost back then, but with a little help from my friends, I found a light in the tunnel at the end.
Bro, Liliana's got like a minute left to go.
Now you're calling me up on the phone,
I'm ready.
so you can have a little wine and a moan.
What a lovely little
It's
song.
only because you're feeling alone. At first, when I see you cry,
Oh my god, it's a different... Hold on, chat. Hold on, look at this. It's a different, like, spam. Did I accidentally click deny? God damn it. There was a different... Shut up, Lily. There was a different, spam message. It wasn't about viewers or whatever, the same one. It was about the stream being too quiet. That was crazy. That was the greatest moment of my life. I wanted to share that with the class. Isn't that funny when somebody says share it with the class? Oh my goodness, I didn't even mean to bring this up, but we may as well talk about all those Pokemon episodes I'd be watching. I think I watched like 3 since I started up again. That's pretty good. No, this one's also new. This is it. I've watched 4 since I started again. So in like 3 weeks or something. That's pretty good. This last one was about carrier pigeons. The one before was about excavation of fossils. The one before was about not judging a book by its cover. And the one before that, what was like the thematic message of the bug catching contest one? Not being mean to your Pokemon. That's not a good thing if you're mean to your Pokemon. And if you're nice, your Chikorita will evolve into a Bayleaf. Oh my goodness, I got so many documents up. Now, there's actually a remarkable amount of things and possibilities for this stream. First of all, Heath, would you like to define an OVA for us? That's pretty funny. Remember that meme from Elite RE stream? I was remembering Elite RE stream in my intro again, and I said, wait, no! Reopen that! I wanted to open the video that was on the left. It was like the top 100 songs of the 2000s or something. I was like, that'd be good content. I want to see that. I want to judge that list. Can we do... Oh, there it is! We love it when... Oh my god, did you see the normies are just like doing wrestling reactions once per week now? I don't know if it's still just the girls. Hold on, let's get it up. There's like 7 different streamer dramas that I'm vaguely aware of going on right now that are all pretty interesting / funny. There's a bunch of other things too. But I'm forgetting them in the moment. But we'll slowly go through them. Look at this rest. 15K, it is just the girls. And they used to just react to girl matches. Because obviously the girls want to watch girls matches. Oh, I bet they all have funny wrestling names they say when they do their intros right then. But this is a boys match. Oh my god, they're watching the hype package beforehand to get them invested in the storyline. This is genius. Oh my god, and now here's the entrance. What are they saying?
This is music. Look at his sword. So he's Scottish.
He does have a sword. He is Scottish. Hey, I'm trying to play this video.
That is, yeah. Then McIntyre is Scottish.
I think Sheamus is...
True. I should check if Ari called Gunbuster an OVA or not in the discussion. That would be funny. He probably didn't say anything. He probably called it a show or something. Do you think that Wonder Egg Priority OVA, which was like the biggest thing Elite RE could have said, that would have been like, oh yeah, it's sold on video, right? That's what makes it an OVA. How come that Wonder Egg Priority thing is called an OVA? But I am half, and I didn't look into this at all, I'm half certain, I'm very certain, I would bet my life on it, except not really, that came out like a few months later, because it probably came out with like the Blu-ray release or something, right? Unless it just went straight onto streaming platforms, which would seem weird. Because like those bonus episodes, because that's the same thing with like those Attack on Titan OVAs from season 1, like the Pixis eating one or whatever. Those are on their Blu-rays, right? They had to get you to buy the Blu-ray, even if you're like, if you've been, I already saw that shitty show on TV. Why would I have to watch it? Why would I want to buy it to watch it again? But instead, you look, it's a brand new episode, but it's not really because it's just a shitty OVA. Anyway, Wonder Egg thing is probably an ONA or a TV special. TV specials. I remember on Crunchyroll it's saying OVA, but I'm not certain that's true either. What do we know? I'm not researching things. Who do you think I am? Anyway, the normies, they're killing it. Hold on, let's see. 15K. Adventure Time Season 2. Now, somebody brought this up to Elite Elite in his stream, but he didn't understand what they were saying. And this does seem crazy. Like, this is a 5-hour video of them reacting to all of Adventure Time Season 2. Also, worst possible cast. Chris is in the thumbnail, not in the video. And no, Surge, right? That's the main guy's name. Terrible. And no Marquetta. What are we doing here? The B team. That's terrible. Don't watch those reactions. Now, I feel like I've caught that before where somebody will be in the thumbnail but not in the video. Now they are up to... Oh, no, they did watch this. I'm trying to look for wrestling here. Stop distracting me. Runner and Surge read comments. It's funny that these two are always like the main two, like, front-facing people. I feel like when they're doing like a random video, it's always Surge and Runner that show up and they tell, can you guys please subscribe to the Patreon? It's always those two. Now, playlist. Let's see if they do playlists. Whose channel was I on and I was annoyed they didn't do playlist? Oh, it was my favorite Serbian lesbian reactors. Now, wrestling chat. There's got to be a wrestling playlist here. Surely I'll be seeing a wrestling playlist. Anyway, here. Now we're going to do this one. Hold on, it's saying 2 from 2, but I don't see the highlighting. Oh, girls who don't watch wrestling, true. No, do not play the... No, don't open a fucking mini thing, you fucking piece of shit. I'm trying to click on the playlist here. I want to look at what they've reacted to. There we go. View full playlist. You want to make sure you click that one. Now, they did... See, it's all girls matches. I'm a genius. Girls matches. That's an interesting choice. A lot of these are very interesting choices. Oh my god, their first man match was the 2005 SummerSlam ladder match. That's epic. Now we got girls still. Now when do we get some of these boys? Oh my god, this guy went viral for like a week on Twitter because he was funny or something. I didn't even watch the clip. Girls. More girls. Oh my god, this was their first men's match. This is crazy. Oh, and they all went to a show or something. Isn't that cute? Anyway, that's a little normies tangent. Hold on, we got tweets before I can introduce my great Moist Critical video. Hold on, I got a notification. Who's loving... They're just loving my tweets. Let's scroll down here. I'll stream soon. True, we got to get to this. And then we were streaming again. So there isn't no tweets to go over. Anyway... I've seen a lot of discourse about the Chainsaw Man movie. Everybody's talking about this fucking movie, which is embarrassing. Nobody should be watching this movie. But all the popular people, and also in my Discord, everybody's got an opinion on this fucking movie. Who cares, is what I'm saying. But I saw this, and I was like, he deadass understood Denji's character better than most anime-onlys, and I feel like it had like 86k likes. And then this one also is the similar thing. No, it's from a different one. I feel like this one had like 10k likes too. 17k! First of all, there's not 86k English-speaking people that know what Chainsaw Man is. You're lying to me. Then how come I ain't getting 86k views every bi-week? Because, you know, he doesn't do it every week. Now, it is Sunday today, I believe. Let me just... Yes, it is Sunday, so that means Chainsaw Man is soon. You know, I've been working on that video a little bit. I've been doing some video editing, grabbing some manga panels, putting them through Waifu 2X, then putting them into Premiere, then cutting up the size and making it shorter and doing all this thing, and then see how long I want the image to be on screen for and cut it all up. It's hard work. But also I did the thing where I recorded like the first 2 parts without writing the rest of the script, so, you know, the video is nowhere near done, because the script isn't even done. But, you know, video editing is fun. Also, I moved my whole setup around inside, so that's crazy right now. The desk is in a different place, the computer's in a different place, and it's freaking me the fuck out. But I'll get through it. Anyway, I've been watching Sopranos episodes. That's what I've actually been doing. And I've been playing that Pokemon game. Isn't that fun? Though I didn't play it yesterday, and I can't remember much before yesterday, so it feels like I haven't played in a long time. My Pokemon are like level 33. So, you know, I'm basically done. Anyway, Moist Critical is going to say the thing that people say about Denji, and it's going to be funny because it's going to make me mad. And my tweet also got a lot of likes. Got like 4 likes. Elite already was liking it, mocking me.
Something else I feel people might bump on is if you're not super familiar with Denji as a character,
True.
Maybe you would be put off by how, like, highly sexual he views things. So like when he's conflicted on his feelings with Reize and Makima, he pictures them in like lingerie type thing, and he sees 2 sets of boobs, that kind of thing. Though I would say in the context of the story, there's a real reason for that. Dingy is a guy who has experienced nothing but misery.
True. The horniness isn't weird anime. There's a contextual storytelling reason why it's there. So don't get mad at it.
Life, and now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's turned around for him where he is like having friendly interactions with people, which has never happened, and now women are actually showing interest in him, which he never even thought was possible in the first place. But it turns out that these women are actually just using him. He is very easily manipulated because of how little experience he's ever had in his life. So they use like sexual shit as a way of controlling Dingy and grooming him. So it does like make sense in the context of the story.
He said the grooming word. Oh, it's the worst. You've never seen a worse opinion. I just want to die. Kill me. It is really funny. Especially when it's like, oh, he doesn't know any better. It's like, well, that didn't age very well. Should we watch this actual review? Because it seems to be everybody likes this movie, because even Miller the Killer gave it like a 9 out of 10 in our Discord. So now I got to deal with this shit. Because I'm pretty sure Miller the Killer hated season 1, but he likes this shitty movie. Ugh. Anyway, Elitari's going to see it in 2 weeks, so I have to rewatch the whole Chainsaw. I'm vaguely excited to rewatch Chainsaw Man the anime. I'm vaguely interested, because I don't remember a fucking thing about this goddamn thing. All I remember is episode 1 was slow and boring and wasn't funny at all, and I hated everything that followed it. And there are a lot of directorial choices, but who cares when your story sucks, is what I always say. And that story sucked. Why do I have this up right now? Because I want the other thingy up. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, it's me on my computer inside. I got this document open, you know? Did anything... Oh, did you see that this great mouse PI for Hire game got a release date and it's next year? So we got to get rid of that one. I was bringing this up because Chainsaw Man's going to be over here somewhere. How much of this do you think I'm going to do this year? I'm confident I bought Crash 4 because it was on special for like $30 or something. I'm confident this game will be finished. I'm confident Legends ZA will be finished. Hollow Knight is absolutely not getting finished. These two need to get platinum. They've already been finished, and then they can get off. Minecraft probably not happening. I don't play Pokemon Y very often, so that's making me anxious. I don't know if I'll get to the Astrobot things this year or if they will be next year. Mega Man, These games are very short, so it's possible, but probably not likely. Same with these games. Telling Lies and Immortality. Blueprints is one that I would actually like to try and do this year, just because it's a 2025 game and it's a potential game of the year, whatever. The Order would be fun, but I don't think so. And these two are a bit longer, I think. So I don't know on the gaming front. On the anime front, K-on's only on here because I torrented the whole thing, so it'd be a waste. I don't think I'm going to watch any of these, right? I think we might do Claymore, because I feel like after we finish the manga. Also, Claymore didn't come out after 2 weeks after the last one, because Mia was busy, so we're hoping to do it next week. And I hadn't read much until, like, I took a big break, and I was like, oh, this isn't good. But then I got back into it, because I also ended on a part that I thought was a little boring, so I was like, oh, no. Is this going to be a slog now? But then, no, I read the rest of that chapter, and then I read that whole arc in, like, one sitting, and it was pretty cool. Spoilers. So Claymore might be the anime we watch this year. Like I guess Chainsaw Man is in a different category. I do kind of just want to watch Heavenly Delusion just to see that I watched it. I am contemplating rereading it just because it was so, like, the labor to what you get out of for rereading Chainsaw Man Part 2 was so high. And Heavenly Delusion is a similar story as in. It's like very complicated and like you sort of have to be up on what you're expecting to happen for the twist to work as well, and to be very out of the loop because I don't really remember what's happened and what hasn't happened yet, and because I'm reading a few chapters every few months. It's a little weird. So I don't know, the anime. Rewatching an anime could kickstart that. I could probably read these fucking Fujimoto one-shots, I just don't really want to. I've thought about, Because basically the idea behind this and why I'm doing this exercise right now is because I've vaguely started a document for next year of like the things I want to go through. So obviously this year I was playing through every Crash game. I think I want to do every God of War game next year. And I think going through basically all the Ghost in the Shell stuff could be good a good thing too. Because I am vaguely interested in all of it. And the manga's really short. And there's that anime coming out about that looks like the manga. In January of next year. So that would be a good potential thing too. But I feel like I should just read the manga, right? I should just do it this year. Did I rewatch Ghost in the Shell this year? Is it on the media checklist? Or was that last year? I really don't remember. But I think that'd be a good idea. Dororo is also another one that's like 16 chapters long or something. Obviously, Uzumaki is really short. I do really want to do Uzumaki. I don't know if we're still going to do this as a group or whatever. Alita E was vaguely interested because there was discourse around whether or not the anime fell off and Alita E had a opinion or something. But also everybody kind of wanted to do it. But coordinating that shit is difficult, and I don't know. Evangelion's the next thing we're gonna do, and I don't even know if we're gonna do all that by the end of this year. Oh, another thing is the Fallout Season 2 trailer came out today, I'm guessing. I saw some popular person reacting to it. And that is a show I am interested in and would like to watch, and I'm pretty sure Alita E is the same, so we could definitely do that as a discussion right before Season 2 comes out. I think that's probably next year, though, right? Fallout Season 2 release date. Oh, shit, it is this year. Do these come out every week? Oh, no, it's every... Yes, it is every week. Because look, February next year is when it's finishing. Hold on, how do we want to do this? Do we want to... I don't know if Fallout is something we want to do week to week. I am not even confident that Alita said he wanted to do this, but it's a popular show that people say is good, so that idiot will probably fall for the propaganda. You know how he is. He likes the Chainsaw Man anime. Wrong Excel spreadsheet. Lord of the Rings of Power, I should probably watch at some point. Is Season 3 for that even happening? I will try and watch One Piece Season 1 before Season 2 comes out. Same with Blue-Eyed Samurai, but I think that's like a very far away thing. I didn't watch any documentaries this month, which is interesting. Ghost in the Shell is also here, and Angel's Egg. I will do these soon. The only problem is I downloaded Barbarian. So, and the hesitant plan was for me and Alita to do Barbarian and Weapons. I might watch that movie tonight. If I hadn't streamed, I was definitely going to. I don't know if I'm going to do it now. I did start streaming a little bit earlier, but I'm also like halfway through a Sopranos episode. I haven't played any games in like a day and a half. I should probably work on the video. But anyway, these are things that I really want to do. These are things I want to do before the end of the year. Marvel Phase 1. Me and Alita already forgot completely about Blade Runner, I think. When's our Godfather discussion going to happen, Lamau? Indiana Jones, Alien, Die Hard, whatever. Ted 2. These two I do kind of want to watch. I definitely want to watch Monsters University. But yeah. Attack on Titan. I haven't done that in a little while. Naruto. Hopefully we'll start Naruto this year, even if it's just one video. Evangelion, Chainsaw Man. These are all things that are probably going to happen. I do really want to watch Baccano again. These two I think are definitely next year. I think it'll be a good little period because that was last year, right? We watched these two. And I do really want to watch... I think I will like Gunbuster a lot more the second time. Because just thinking about it, like I was like... Remember how like that last episode was like a massive time skip and it was all in black and white and they were over Australia and they just went up in the sky and Kiyomi or whatever her name was older. I was like, this is the coolest thing of all time. But I remember back in the day I was like, oh, you know, it's like an 8 out of 10 because I was expecting the greatest show of all time and it wasn't. But I bet it was. So we're going to figure that out. These shitty fucking books, I want to say that one of them will be finished by the end of the year, but I look over at them and I say, man, I should really do that. But then I run out of time. And this book, too, kind of. So that's everything, I guess. I don't know what the point of that was, really. Tipsy Hugo, that's an old name, is in chat while I'm ignoring them. Uzumaki, from what I understand, animation-wise, wasn't as advertised as it was in the first episode, but granted, I didn't watch the anime. Yes, that is the gist of the drama that did happen. I could be way behind on recollection of things, but did you catch up to Hunter x Hunter? No, I haven't. I haven't watched Hunter x Hunter in a long time. That is a good idea for next year. So hold on, let's just bring up the notes thing. Now I actually have a note saved on my computer, so let's just look at this briefly. Oh my god, I forget you open up old notes when you do this shit. How long ago is this? Hold on, now I want to check in on like what was real and what wasn't real. There's another one over here. Hold on, we'll do that in a second. So we've got God of War series. Hold on. So we've got 2026. Everybody freaked the fuck out. The decade's nearly over. We should all kill ourselves because time is moving for us and we're going to be old soon and something. Threatening to kill yourself is going to be important if we actually talk about that streamer drama. Hey, stop highlighting. Consumption. The problem with Hunter x Hunter is I have to restart it, right? Like, it's been so long. Maybe not. Maybe I could start after, like, the Hunter exam. Because there's just so many little things that were beginning to happen from when I stopped, right? Like, they were literally about to confront the band. The troop, the Phantom Troop or whatever. And, like, Kurapika just got picked up by, like, some other guy and they were learning how to do Nen or whatever. I guess I could do it after that. I forgot about that arena arc. With the Hisoka fight. That is his name, right? I'm forgetting everything. But anyway, 2022 consumption. We've got the God of War series. True. I'm interested in the old games. I'm interested in the new games. I think they are more connected than people initially said, because people like said God of War 2018 was like a reboot, and I don't even think people even consider it a soft reboot anymore. So we've got that. What else was I saying? Hunter x Hunter is probably a good one. It's probably good, right? The stuff I saw was good, and the best episode I think was the last one I watched, which was that mole lady talking about this Satan song or whatever she heard. That was cool as fuck. So then we've also got Ghost in the Shell franchise. Other general things, we've got Dunk and Egg and House of the Dragon Season 3. Remember House of the Dragon? They're both coming out next year. What else was I saying? Anyway, I guess this is the sort of plan. And then there's like Astrobot, because that's like technically 2 games. If I had money, I would like to do Spyro, but like I actually have to buy those games. But yeah, so those are the vague notes. Hold on, now I want to check my uploading schedule from a year ago. My favorite Heavenly Delusion character, that video never got made. The Pokemon anime took a long time to figure out battles. I scripted about 15k words on that one and then decided to delay it. The wary tenderness of Joel and Ellie's introductory scenes, I completely forgot about that video. That's not even on the thingy. How not to overcome trauma, repression, and escape. I started working on this one again recently. The appeal of Chainsaw, that one didn't happen. How I analyze media part 2, that never happened. The anime about Chicago crime, that's a Donald Duck video. I should make that one. That's a great. I gotta rewatch Gunsmith Cats. That's what that thing was. And I can read the manga and make a little thingy about it. That's a Donald Duck video. That would get 80k views. Consumption before the new year. There's no way this has to be. No, this was last year. You Season 4, we've done that. Crash 2, that's long in the review. Gunsmith Cats, we did that. Oh my god, we did something. Project A-Co, we did that. Crash Warped, we did that. Cowboy Bebop live action, that was in the new year, but we did that. David Chase documentary, we've seen that. Ghost of the Shell rewatch, we did that. And one more movie. We probably didn't do that. Then we've also got the Star Wars movies, Karaoke Kai. We did those. Naruto we are yet to do. Bakuno we are yet to do. Now these are the discussion series. Serial Experiments Lane we did. Uzumaki we're talking about. Fully Cooley we never did. Steins Gate with Bacon we did that. Evangelion's gonna happen. Zombie 100, you know. Dan, you know. Pink, you know. Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh is another one that I really want to do next year. Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And then these must have been like vague ones I was vaguely interested in. Hunter x Hunter, Lamal, Samurai Champloo, Nadia, Karakano, Gungrave, Visions of Esclafona, Revolutionary Girl Utena, Toradora, Sports Anime, Michiko, and Hatchin. So none of these happened. Dune Part 1 and 2. Alita already talked about them on Digest, so I decided I wanted to watch them. But, you know, we'll wait for the next movie to come out. Or should I read that book? I probably should, but am I? Probably not. I feel like Doom is like Game of Thrones, where it would probably be fine if I just read the book afterwards and decided that I liked it. Maybe I'll just watch some YouTube videos on it, you know? Tomb Raider, Netflix, that never happened. Squid Game, that never happened. Blue, nope. Dark is something I'm pretty interested in. When's he gonna rewatch Dark so we can do Dark together? And he can be the little leader that giggles as I figure things out before they happen. One Piece, lol. Clash of Kings, lol. Fire and Blood, lol. Okay, so that's us from the end of last year, thinking about all the things we're going to do. Ghost in the Shell franchise is really big. Well, what I mean by Ghost in the Shell franchise is this. Manga, new anime, Ghost in the Shell second movie. Standalone complex, you know, Digibro used to say it was good, but there's like 7 other, like, anime. Like, I don't really care about any of that. I care about manga, second movie, maybe all the movies, because there's like 2 other ones, right? I could do that. Yeah, that's it. That's what we mean by Ghost in the Shell franchise. But yeah. Oh, another thing I want to do is I think I want to redo Uncharted next year, even if we can't get a lead already to do it. I might pitch it to Bacon or Mia, see if they want to do it. I do want to do it with somebody who has never played those games. Preferably somebody that's never played any of the Naughty Dog third-person shooters. Because we may as well throw The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2 in. Basically, because I'm playing on the PS5 a lot now, I am obsessed with trophies. And it is annoying to me that I don't have the platinums for all those games. So I kind of wanted to do that. But also, this platinum thing is going to crash and burn. Because already I'm like, I don't really want to play Expedition 33 anymore. I don't really want to play Crash. The funny thing is about the Crash Kart Racer, and I used to shit talk kart racers all the time, but it is to the point where, like, just playing it is really fun. Like, I think it will be like a comfort food for me in the future. Like, when you play Jack and Daxter and you do a roll jump or whatever, and you're like, this is cool. I could do this for like 20 minutes, just do this in like a circle, and I think I would be happy and entertained. I feel like if I just played a random course on of Coco Cup or whatever that fucking track is called, where it's basically a very easy big circle, and just drift boosted around it, I was like, this would be really fun. So it has gotten up there. And Expedition 33 is kind of like that too with its gameplay stuff. So, I don't know. Well, I was talking about platinum trophies or something. Mr. Gems has shown up. Now, Mr. Gems is a patron, so his word is law around here. Do you want to watch the movies and read the manga? Well, we kind of explained that. Ghost GOW story is still linear from 2018 and onwards, to me at least. God of War story is still linear from... Well, the only thing is I've seen like a spoiler thumbnail where it's like old Kratos confronts like new Kratos and like his like Psyche or something, I'm assuming. And there's also, in the Joseph Anderson video about that God of War game, like the thing that he makes seem like the coolest part of the whole game is when like Kratos, like his kid is dying or whatever, and he's got to like row back down the river, and he's like contemplating because he realizes he has to get his old weapons out or whatever and be a crazy bad guy again. And like the way it's explained in that video, I think the whole thesis of that Joseph Anderson video is that you should play the other ones first, because like that moment only resonates as much as it does because of that. And yeah, it's like an anticipatory thing of when like that happens. But again, I haven't played any of these games, so Tipsy sounds like he has, so probably knows better than me. Hold on, never mind. Tipsy's saying the exact thing I'm saying. I just misread. is still linear from 2018 and onwards, to me at least. Don't know if people considered it a reboot. I think that was just the thinking at the time, because it was like a different mythology and it was like different, and Kratos wasn't yelling or whatever, and all the opinion pieces that were coming out at the time. Is in 2026 Kyle will get really into Mojang? For a second I thought that was Mojang. This is like Domino's or something. Isn't it crazy how Domino's is also the place where you buy pizza? Now, we've been distracted by a million things. I was going to talk about the streamer drama, but I want to finish. I want to just see, like, let's just give this video a chance. Oh, that's the wrong way.
The typical process is this: I'll go see it immediately after finishing it. I come home all giddy, full cocked, ready to just spit out all of my thoughts. And like Renee Descartes said, I think, therefore, I am going to review this movie. I do it immediately, so everything is all fresh
That's pretty smart, bro. That's like philosophy.
in there. Everything that I cook up in this wrinkly sack between my ears, and I post it pretty much immediately, all within like 30 to 45 minutes of seeing the film. And yesterday I saw the Chainsaw Man movie, and I really liked it, but I didn't post a review. And Stream picked up on this and started asking why, because it's pretty uncharacteristic. And the reason is because we actually have an official collaboration between our soap company Cheeky and Chainsaw Man. So
Epic.
this is available now. We have a Chainsaw Man movie-inspired line of new Cheeky scents. I was a big fan of Chainsaw Man.
Oh my god, let me note down, because I just remembered another drama we got to talk about. So, there's the QT Cinderella drama. There's the Mizkif / Emeru drama. Then there's also the Colin Moriarty drama. And I feel like there's one more that I'm forgetting.
Man, so this collaboration has been super hype, and like I said, I really, really liked the movie, so all of these scents are inspired by that and the characters. And with this
God, remember how lame Aki was, and he's going to be in this movie, and I'm expected to like it?
partnership in mind, I was worried people would think by me reviewing this film that it would be
Isn't Power not even in that arc?
biased or unreliable. I'm only glazing it because we're working together with the property. But the more that I squatted and stewed on this, and from Stream Chat last night, I really just want to yap about the film. And I feel like over the course of the, 8-ish years that I've been
We start the yapping then.
reviewing movies and games, I think it should be pretty clear by this point that it doesn't really matter anything outside of, the actual product itself. Like, I try not to take anything else into account when just, spitting up my thoughts on something. So even though we are
Mr. Moist Critical Sir, you can take whatever you want into account.
officially partnered with Chainsaw Man, I'm still going to give you my very honest review of the movie, and
What
I
do
do
the
that for
comments
everything.
say?
So, even if my dad made, a passion project film, if it's a pile of dog shit, I'm gonna let him know that is some stinky trash, it's just gonna be how it is.
He's got integrity, this
Now, in
fella.
the case of the Chainsaw Man movie, there is nothing stinky about it. This film was fucking extraordinary. And I said this last night, it has been an incredible year for 2D animated
It's a very funny comment.
feature films. Pretty much back to back. We got Demon Slayer Infinity Castle and now the Chainsaw Man movie, which I think is right up there with it. I think this movie was so good. So let's go ahead and
Don't forget the Shark and Typhoon is a Sharknado reference. This guy's a
into the details here.
genius.
So this is a whole arc condensed into a single movie. And I was a bit skeptical at first because I always thought when it came to something like this, you'd need multiple episodes to build up and care about a character that gets introduced. So that way it actually matters and feels meaningful when big things happen. But I've really come around on this arcs as movies direction that the industry seems to be going. I think Demon Slayer's done it really well, and now Chainsaw Man has proven they can do it really well. Reze is a character who gets introduced in this film and developed throughout this film, and by the end, you do care about the character. I think they do a really good job at setting it up. I think they hit the emotional beats
Not me.
very well. I also think this is a film you can see even without watching season 1 of Chainsaw Man.
Mr. Gems is saying fuck drama. This is not a Keemstar channel. It's whatever I want it to be. And I love Keemstar.
And still understand what's going on. I wouldn't really recommend doing that because you miss out on so
Does
fucking
Keemstar still exist?
much. But if you have a friend or significant other or something that maybe wants to go see it with,
Okay, this is boring. I don't care. He said a funny thing about Denji. It was better on Twitter. Oh my god, let's react to songs. No! So let's break these down. The big one is obviously the Mizkif Emeru drama. The QT Cinderella one is just something I've seen on Twitter. It's kind of intertwined. So this all started because Hassan shocked his dog. Oh my goodness. You go on any of these... Hold on. So where the fuck do you start with this nonsense? So... Whoa! I just went to start 5 different points in history. A long time ago, Ms. Kiff dated a girl named Maya. Is that where the fuck this has to start? So let's just bring up the Emery thing. The very funny thing is I watched all this drama through XQC today because I didn't want to watch this video because I was like, this is going to be too cringe. I can't watch it. And I think he watched the whole thing on actually, I feel like the video I didn't watch. There was an actual XQC channel, not XQC clips that I watched. But every joke in this comment section is all about Hassan shocking his dog when Hassan has nothing to do with this. And it's like begging me to be on Hassan's side because these people are so fucking annoying and unfunny. And it's just it's like, why do people care that somebody shocked their dog? It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, come on, show me the comments. Maybe maybe it was actually on the XQC thing, maybe more than this one, but it was like, oh, guy that covered up sexual assault actually was doing sexual assault. No one is shocked except Hassan's dog. 30K likes or something, and it was very funny that was just like the thing people were focusing on. This will be different because this is like the Mizkif stream he did afterwards. To backtrack to QT Cinderella. To backtrack... Okay, this is all very hard to explain. Hassan shocked his dog. Ludwig then said, I wasn't even friends with Hassan, lol. Which was funny. Which might be true in the way he describes it, but obviously he's just saying it now to try and get clout. And so also he can come out... Well, not clout in such a negative... Good publicity. Because he's obviously been getting shit on a lot recently. Because everybody that's around Hassan has probably been getting shitted on recently. And because QT Cinderella kind of fucked up in saying that it was probably a shock collar at some point. While in a clip where she was also trying to defend Hassan, she just like kind of messed up in what she said because Hassan had already like lied and said that it wasn't or whatever. Now, I haven't really looked into any of that stuff. Supposedly, by everybody's metrics, it was a shock collar and he like cut it off and then tried to tape over it or something. And like the CEO of the company said, yep, that's our product and it's a shock collar or something. I don't really give a fuck about the dumb dog. But anyway, in this not the outlier of this drama, in the, what do you call it? Like the aftermath, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Ludwig also makes a comment about how his video about the Mizkif covering up sexual assault story from 2022 was bad, and how he didn't say like it was wrong or something. And then there was like a 2-day period where everybody was like, wow, Mizkif really was validated and like he was totally innocent this whole time. And then Emaru came out with this like today. So it was very funny that for like 2 minutes or like 2 days, Mizkif probably thought he would like on the top of the world. Oh, that used to be his intro on his YouTube page. Before it came crashing down probably very, very hard. This is all intertwined because there's been like a change in the streamer sphere where it kind of used to be like there was like the Mizkif side of Twitch and there was also like the more popular edgy guys that were like newer. Even though a lot of people like... Back in my day, we would consider Mizkif a new streamer back in 2019 because he started in like 2016. And the real old school guys are Soda Poppin', who was streaming in 2007, and The Great Destiny, and Asmongold, who all started streaming in 2012 or whatever the fuck. Basically, a bunch of really massive streamers came out of nowhere, which is like Kai Cenat and Speed, and before them it was like Aiden Ross. And all those guys, and Sketch and whatever, and the guy that made Sketch famous that I don't even remember the name of, Jinxie or whatever. A bunch of these streamers came out of nowhere, they got very popular. And then Mizkif started going downhill because he did have a massive controversy where it seemed like he kind of got his girlfriend to try and cover up a sexual assault situation. Well, not really cover up for it, but like try and intimidate the girl into not coming forward with a twitlonger or neutering the twitlonger, which did eventually happen. There was more to that. Anyway, there was like a split. And there's been a more evident split recently where Mizkif is very out of his like circle that he created. Where there's like a lot of streamers that kind of came up and blew up a lot through Mizkif's stream that clearly don't associate with him anymore and and they all very much still associate with each other. Like Sinner is a very big streamer now who like was like Mizkif's like thumbnail girl for like a year before she really blew up. Even somebody like Alinity, like the joke is that Mizkif saved her career by bringing her on stream and she came off very likable, and now nobody really cares that Alinity threw a cat behind her or whatever, which was another completely stupid like pet drama, which is interesting because the pet route is being taken by Mizkif in his defense here, which is interesting. Hold on, I'm doing my explanation here. Anyway, all these girls are very much like, and Emiru is another one where she was a popular streamer. She like dated not a WoW streamer, a League of Legends streamer named Dyrus a long time ago when she was really young, and that's how she started getting into like streaming and stuff. And I'm pretty sure she was like 1 to 2K viewers League of Legends streamer primarily. Then she starts hanging out with Mizkif and their sort of group, and because once you go into Mizkif's group, there's like 7 different channels you can go to, and they're all very popular, and you can like make the rounds and become friends with all these people and get a lot of publicity and fans and stuff from that. Emiru like shot up to like 10 to 15k live viewers every like time, and she got to like collab with Asmongold a lot, which gave her a lot of very interesting fans, which is very interesting. The reaction on Twitter today, like the tweets that I saw about this first were Chibi Reviews and Nicholas Light being like, that Mizkif guy sucks, we stand with Emiru. And it's very funny that Emiru has like this weird intersection of like this stream world, but also like kind of the Asmongold orbiters all like her because Asmongold likes her because they used to do a podcast together. And it's very interesting. And also Tectone was on that podcast too, and he is very much entrenched in that sphere now with like Chibi Reviews and Nicholas Light and I don't know, everybody that's like clearly a stupid person. So that's a funny aside. Anyway, there's also rumors the whole time that Emiru and Mizkif were dating, which wasn't confirmed, but has been confirmed more recently. And then it was pretty evident that the split happened when they broke up. So, like, Emiru goes, and basically she keeps all the popular friends for her, and Mizkif sort of goes off and does nothing and moves to Los Angeles and stuff like that, and doesn't, like, none of his old friends ever come on his stream. They don't really talk about him or anything like that. Now, there's a bunch of ways you can read into this, which I think the way most people that were, like, really into this situation read into it was like, oh, it's probably just, like, everybody sided with the girl in the breakup. And, like, she has more upside and she's more popular, so she's into the group. Now, today, this all comes out, and the understanding seems to be that everybody understands that Mizkif is kind of an abusive ex-boyfriend, and that's why they cut him out. Which had more apparently became the case in, like, the last 2 months, I would say. There was also because TwitchCon just happened recently, and Emiru, of course, got attacked at TwitchCon by that fan or something. And she has a lot of very goodwill. There's, like, nobody in the internet. I think, actually, because my Twitter is fucking wild. I do get Sneeko things all the time, and Sneeko was, like, the only person that was like, dumb bitch, she didn't even get attacked or something. He was saying some crazy shit, but everybody else is very much on this girl's side. Now, on the trip to TwitchCon, Emiru did a big, like, long marathon stream where she, like, was with, who was it? It was Bonnie, who was her, like, roommate, Sinner, who is their other roommate, but is a very popular streamer, and Extra Emily, who everybody knows, I'm assuming. Or another very popular streamer. And whatever, they were playing games or whatever, streaming for 24 hours on their road trip to TwitchCon or whatever. And there was, like, a portion where towards the end, they all went into, like, the bathroom and did, like, a confessional thing, like you would see in, like, Big Brother or something, where they're talking in the chair or something. And Emiru started crying in hers, and she was like, man, my life has sucked for a year or something, but now I love the people around me, and something. And it was very weird. And that was like, oh, it's, like, clearly, like, a Mizkif thing or something. And then right after that, she gets assaulted at TwitchCon. And then after that, she does that stream where she's like, at the end of the stream, she talks about all of it. She says Twitch fucked up, all this stuff. And at the very end of it, she, like, hints that she's going to be talking about something she hasn't been able to talk about for a while, which was the Mizkif breakup stuff. So this is all an interesting timeline, right? And then this happens today. So basically, Emiru goodwill is through the roof right now, and this has helped a lot. So, like, she's in a very powerful position to come out with this. I don't think it was tactful like she planned, because I think a bad thing happened to her and she sort of had a clear mind. So I don't want to be conspiratorial about it. But it's a very good time for her to do this and get maximum goodwill, which seems to have worked. And I'm pretty sure she's in the right here, so that's probably a good thing. The separate thing is that this group of girls and a lot of these streamers have sort of merged with the more popular, like, male streamers, which is, like, the FaZe Clan guys, who are vaguely interesting in all sorts of different ways. They're also vaguely not that interesting. And so they're very in on this scenario. Oh, and that's how the QT Cinderella drama piles into this. So first of all, Ludwig is fucking up in every direction. He's getting shit on by everybody that hates Hassan. Then he kind of comes out against Hassan. And now all the Hassan people, who are another very big community, never doubt, now really hate him and QT Cinderella. And QT Cinderella was on a stream recently with the FaZe guys because, again, she's another, like, she wasn't made by Mizkif or anything like that, but she's kind of in that sphere, and they've sort of pivoted into this direction. And basically, I think she got in an argument with Your Rage on stream, who was another very popular streamer, where Your Rage was saying, like, he wouldn't let a gay guy in his room, obviously. And they had, like, a mini argument about this. And then QT Cinderella defended hanging out with, like, homophobic people or something. And then, like, all the FaZe guys have said problematic stuff or something all recently and all throughout their careers and stuff. So basically, besides this today, my Twitter has just been, like, 3K liked, like, SJW accounts that are all from, like, the Hassan like, Twitter community, all, like, mercilessly shitting on QT Cinderella for being, like, a racist, sexist, transphobe, non-ally who's hanging out with problematic people, etc., etc. And she's, like, QT Cinderella is not good in drama. She does respond. She doesn't respond harshly enough because she tries to be, like, nice about it. And she just looks worse. Though, in, like, likes, I think she is winning, because her one big tweet she made about it had, like, 10k likes, and everybody else has got 3k likes, like, shitting on her. And then also I did see Fan was coming out defending her, but then also Fan was getting shit on my Twitter a lot. And it's just, like, a collection of, like, all the bad things they've ever said taken out of context, which is funny, because it is a very interesting scenario. And I remember this was sort of the Destiny tact when his big drama blew up and everybody, like, turned on him. And the same thing is happening with Mizkif, where now everything that's ever happened is being brought up. And even though it's obviously, like, if you know anything about this situation, you know that the quote for this tweet is, like, completely not true. And this was, like, a joke over here that everybody was in on. And this is, like, something that's already been explained a million times. And this is, like, drama from, like, 5 years ago that's already been resolved or something. Everything comes up now, and it's, like, got, like, 6k likes, 7k likes. So it's very interesting to see that. So with Mizkif, there's, like, the leaked DMs of him using slurs. Now that's very naughty. There's, like, oh, he used to be Ice Poseidon's cameraman, so of course he's a piece of shit. And then there's, like, different, like, screen clips of him clearly, like, joking in different scenarios. And it's all being roped into this as different. So anyway, the Emiru drama is she says Mizkif is she says at the beginning, I probably can't play it, because she says he's a stalker, he sexually assaulted her, he was abusive physically and emotionally. She had, like, 7 things. He like, threatened her career, something. Anyway, the way she comes off very good in this video, I would say. She comes off very believable. She has, like, screenshots and stuff. She has a lot of, like, again, I don't think it's tactful, but it is, like, genius, where she highlights a lot of points where Mizkif looks, like, really pathetic, where it's like, here's a screenshot of him being upset that I have more viewers than him. And it's like, well, that looks really bad. Especially when she's just said, yeah, he, like, wouldn't stop throwing boxes at me or whatever. Which is funny. And a lot of clips have come up of him, like, of Mizkif, like, throwing things at people. A lot of clips with Maya, too, which is really interesting, because Maya hasn't publicly said anything. Oh, but a big turning point in, like, the subtextual drama that had been happening for, like, the last year was that Emiru and Maya, for, like, the first time ever, did a big stream together when they had, like, kind of avoided each other because Maya is Mizkif's ex-girlfriend before Emiru. And, like, when they broke up, Maya moved out of the house and Emiru moved in, like, 2 weeks later. And there was, like, a mini drama back in the day where, like, Maya had a clip, like, crying on her stream talking about how, like, it's upsetting that somebody has moved on so quickly or something, which made a lot of people think Mizkif and Emiru were dating, but then they all tried to, like, come together to do a PR statement about how that wasn't the case and stuff like that. So it was very interesting, and it seemed like, because Emiru also had drama with QT Cinderella in, like, the streamer awards at some point, where she was, like, subtweeting them for, like, putting her in the best streamer category rather than the best woman streamer category, because whenever QT Cinderella does the streamer awards, there's always one girl in best streamer of the year, but they're never going to win because, like, Speed or Kai Cenat is always going to win. But, like, if she was in the girl category, she could, like, win something or whatever. It was pretty lame for Emiru to be mad about this. And she did come off bad in that drum, but that was, like, a different thing. So it seemed like she was sort of at odds with that sort of camp because Maya obviously has the Wine About It podcast, my favorite podcast, of course, with QT Cinderella. So it's like, oh, there's like a separation, like the ex and the current girlfriend, and they don't really seem to like interact with each other much. But they did do a big like 24-hour stream or something where they went camping, and like noticeably like all of Mizkif's old roommates were there, and like all of his old friends were there. And it seemed subtextually like the two exes doing a stream together to be like, fuck that guy. And again, it seemed kind of like petty, like breakup stuff until the stuff that came out today, which is a lot more interesting. Oh my goodness, Jarkey Bacon is here saying, I'm in general. I need to be looking at a... Oh my god, he's DMing me. I wasn't looking at chat. I'll get to Jarkey Bacon in a second. Let me catch up on chat. He's spamming me. Did something happen? Is my microphone disconnected or something? He won't stop. Look, it's like 9. I'm reading chat. We'll keep Jarkey Bacon waiting. I saw Asmongold clips a bit before the Ludwig thing about how Emery was going to do this after TwitchCon. Yeah, that was a thing. Remember when that guy came on his cat? Wasn't that Shane Dawson? Bacon, you got to save the stream, make it no longer about drama. No, Jarkey Bacon. Jarkey Bacon cares about this drama. The only thing with Emery drama for me is that she clearly has the Asmongold Trainwrecks group behind her that despise Mizkif because of the gambling stuff. Well, that's not really the reason for that hatred, but that is true. So hold on, let me stream start soon. Jarkey Bacon is in general. Hold on, let's see. He sent me 25 messages, Jarkey Bacon. They all just say my name. I'm very special. Now he's also in collabs. Oi, loser, I'm here in chat. Oh my god. Jarkey Bacon, welcome to the stream.
Oh, thank you.
So, there's no way you care about this. Why are you here right now?
Why am I here?
Uh-huh.
Because Monday,
Oh my goodness.
and I saw you ping. I guess I can give my take on this drama.
You absolutely can. I'm in shock that you even know about it.
Oh, of course, dude. Of course. I mean, to be fair, I don't really remember. Look. They put a Mizkif skin in Smite. So
True.
that's most of how I remember him, but that was like before he got cancelled.
Yes, the
And
first
as
time.
you know, like I kind of watch Ludwig, so whenever Ludwig gets into like shenanigans, I kind of like see like,
You and Miller the
like,
Killer,
like
big
this guy.
Ludwig fans?
oh, is Miller? No, Miller's not a Ludwig.
Well,
fan.
Miller the Killer was a very big Ludwig fan, but now if you bring it up, he gets very angry. So that is a funny little piece of Miller the Killer lore.
He was a big Atriarch hater.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's another thing.
It's like-
Whenever Ludwig and QT Cinderella are getting attacked in the last recent days, it's like, and Ludwig is still friends with that Atriarch guy who did the da-da-da-da-da. It's very funny, but
Yeah,
that's true.
like the one of the few streamers that like seems to have like at least done their best to change their ways meaningfully.
Yeah, the
as, like an adult.
do you know who Gavin Newsom is?
Yeah, of course I do.
Did you see that him and Atriarch did a podcast together?
Oh yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
Day one.
It is funny that he I did watch it. Well, actually, I think I watched Destiny watch it. But
Oh no! Why do you watch it through?
you got to.
I feel like Destiny gives some cringe takes.
I think he was nice to both of them in that thing because he really likes Gavin Newsom at the moment. So,
Oh, okay, because he's yapping back.
he
and
loves the
forth.
Democrats, of course. But that is funny that Atriarch got to the Gavin Newsom platform. It's kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, because the Gavin Newsom folk reached out to him. I mean, like he's had like some other
Yeah, a lot of
like
people.
Lena Khan.
His first
like,
episode was with
so-
Charlie Kirk, which is wild.
Oh no! I'm talking about Atrox.
Oh.
Like Lena Khan and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Gavin Newsom. I don't really follow him too much, but it was one of those things where I could like send that podcast to my dad.
Oh my God, Miller the Killer's here. Jockey Bacon, we summoned him.
Oh, sorry, hang on. Whoa. I'm turning myself up. Hello, am I louder now?
Oh my God,
Mr.
Bacon.
James, I'm
I guess
sorry.
you were a little low, but you are
Atrox is
up.
the most evil streamer. Crazy. He's got a big forehead. So
I've never
that's
noticed
true.
the forehead.
No, the real drama though is the Broad in Japan drama. Now that's the good stuff.
Broad in Japan drama.
Do you not know Chris Broad? He's
No.
like trash taste adjacent. He's like the original like British man in Japan YouTuber.
Hold on, I'm looking up Chris
Oh,
Broad
come on, Kyle.
if YouTube loads.
Abroad in Japan. His name's
Abroad.
Abroad, so
Oh my god, it
he's
comes up right
abroad
away.
in Japan. Yeah.
Oh, this guy that had the
on.
Mr. Beast clip that Elite RE was very mad about.
Oh yes. Oh,
Well, you know this
it's
guy.
got 2.7 million views. Oh my word, that's crazy. This, of course, because his drama is like popped off. Anyway,
What is
it's very
happening?
serious and melancholic, and basically someone made like this person just went around Japan and like filmed like the bad stuff and cut it out and stuff like that, and she like photoshopped like there was more graffiti there, or like basically displays like, oh, Japan's going downhill, which I've noticed with all the UK content recently.
True, I was gonna say, didn't Lauren
probably
Southern
seen
do that to your neck of the woods, Jarkey Bacon?
Oh, is she? Oh, good
I
grief.
think, though, I think that was like 10 years ago, but
Oh yeah. Well, oh no. Okay. So the stuff that Lauren Southern was talking about 10 years ago is now like peaked again. And
Yes,
it's the exact
yes,
same
I've heard,
point.
yeah.
It's like Muslims bad.
because Japan just
Immigration
elected
bad.
a female prime minister, I heard, who hates immigrants.
Yes.
And likes Donald
Apparently
Trump.
so. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So
Apparently so.
interesting.
Yeah. Did I watch Reezy?
Of course you didn't, Bacon. You have
Yes, I did
self-respect.
actually. I
God
watched it in
damn it.
IMAX on Friday. I know.
Stop supporting anime
And
movies.
Kyle, guess what? I laughed. It might be the first time I laughed watching Chainsaw Man. Or
Chainsaw
anything
Man's hilarious.
Man related.
I laugh every panel.
You know what? It was a stacked theater. Stacked. It was
Oh,
actually full.
no.
Like I hadn't seen it like this full. Like, and there was definitely what's her name? Not Combini. What's the girl that had the
Kobeni?
knife? What's her name?
Kobeni.
Kobeni. There was definitely a couple of those cosplays
Kobeni.
out and about.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. I've never seen a cosplay in real life, I don't think.
Yeah, like outside the con experience.
No, I've never gone to a con. So.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Wait, I
mean,
went to Comic-Con Brisbane one time. There must have been a cosplayer there. Hey, I went to like a Pokemon card tournaments when I was little. I'm sure there were people dressing up then. So I'm a liar.
Crazy. Oh well, you watched the dub? Yes, it was only subbed in the UK, and I think that it was like one of the 3 viewings they had, or something like that. Basically, they had like 3 days in the UK, so it was just like this was release day, 8 p.m. So everybody was out and about. I went with 2 of my colleagues, and I just forgot that like Chainsaw Man can be pretty cringe. It's like the closest thing I've ever got to watching hentai with the boys, basically.
No, it's not cringe, and I'm sure it's sexy.
It is pretty cringe, but yeah.
Did he imagine Makima and Reze
it was
in
overall a good experience.
their
So, yeah.
underwear, like in the manga?
So, oh yeah,
Awesome.
that was like a big part of it.
Maybe this movie is okay.
That part was like, yeah. I'd say though, like, despite like her having like her bomb outfit, I don't actually think it's that sexualized in the movie, which I thought was quite interesting.
Well, that
She's, like, more
sucks.
cool then. Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man. How does Australia have better
I'd
releases
say
than the
also-
UK? What does that mean?
Yeah, generally, I don't know. The UK is pretty. I'll double check that Chainsaw Man movie. Like generally, like I think it's just at this one brand of cinema. I mean, like the Demon Slayer movie was on forever.
I don't know. I don't check. I haven't even looked at tickets or whatever.
Okay, so it goes to Wednesday this week, basically. So 5 days. There you go.
I feel like. Hold on, let me look. I'm gonna look on my phone though.
I'd say the movie was very good, and Carl's got the best thing because the action they don't explain it. None of this crappy Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Let me explain all my stuff. They just let it anime and actually let you use your brain in a fight. It's crazy.
Chainsaw Man movie.
Also, it's only like 90 minutes long. As
Oh,
well.
I like that.
Yeah, it's short, punchy. Like I remembered most of the beats basically. I kind of forgot that there was the Typhon baby tornado.
True, and the shark.
And yeah, and I remember the shark. I remember Beam, my boy. Okay, that's why I went.
You would
Just
like
so,
Beam.
just so you know, I love Beam. My goat for real. Yeah, so it was good. Yeah, I mean the animation there was some cool like stylistic changes. They're like, yep, there's clearly a different animator, so
Oh no, Alita, he's
Yeah,
not gonna
and
like that. He li- remember, he
yeah,
likes that
but
in
to be
season
honest,
1.
but yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I
Can't
will
help
say
poor
though, like some of my
taste.
colleagues said they liked Chainsaw Man the anime because it was cinematic, and I was like, oh, is this the same director? Did he get fired? I couldn't remember the drama about that.
He like left to do something, and people that hated the Chainsaw Man anime were taking it as like a victory, like he did such a shit job, we fired him. I don't think
So
that
this is
was
a
true.
different.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
Okay,
different. Yeah, the
I
director
see.
at least I think. Alita was complaining about
Yes,
it.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think the best thing about like this movie is it did feel like, um, yeah, it was a good mix between cinematic and then occasionally had like the cringe anime humor. And then other times I had good humor. The worst thing though is that I got scared because the OP played and then people started like saying woo. And like the first time someone goes woo, I'm like,
The
okay, that's
OP
fine.
from
And then other
season
people start saying
1.
it once the audio has started. And I'm just like, this is crazy. Be quiet. This is the UK. You do not I unless it's Avengers Endgame, you do not talk in the cinema. Like that's just how it is. Don't be quiet. Apart from laughing. Laughing's okay. And there was some good timing there. Um
You know, if you're watching a
I'm
movie and like people laugh, but you didn't think it was funny, that really makes me resent the movie. So that I don't like it when that happens.
There was a couple jokes that, to be fair though, like halfway through the movie, I was just chuckling to myself because Beam, they're like just is just ridiculous. It was so
He was a funny
I
guy,
just
I'm
like
pretty sure.
no, just in general, the whole fight scene, I was just like, this is so stupid in the best way possible. So yeah, um, it's also what else? Oh yeah, it actually made me want to read the rest of part one. And like
The
again,
last
if that makes
chapter.
sense.
No.
Yeah,
whole
not the
thing.
last chapter. Like, because I was like, yeah, what was Makima's deal? I actually can't remember.
She was
Like,
crazy and evil, Jarkey Bacon.
I know that, but like, what's like? I know she has like dogs and then kills them at some point because that's what Fujimoto likes to
She's
do.
got
I
them
think.
fire punch dogs.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I kind of wanted to maybe read that again. Could probably do it today.
You can
I'll
put
see
it.
if I do it. I don't know. I was feeling a bit more convicted about it until I got back, and then yesterday, um,
The
you know,
inspiration dissipates, Jarkey
life
Bacon.
happened.
You gotta act.
Yeah,
You
yeah, it
gotta
does.
act on them impulses.
Yeah,
You know who shouldn't have acted on
yeah.
their impulses?
Miskiff.
True. You knew where I was going. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I mean, I could say literally any streamer, and it'd probably be true.
Oh, me?
Um, maybe not. I don't know. Are you an impulsive person? Yeah, I feel like you probably are
Probably.
compared to a normal, well-adjusted human. But compared to a streamer, you're pretty good.
Especially on stream, very impulsive. I like to scream and shout.
Yes, no, but that's part of your funny man persona.
Oh, Jockey Bacon, do you see we beat your loser England team in the Ashes game 1? It's tranced them 20-0 or something.
Oh, I did see something like that. I was too busy winning my rugby match yesterday.
Jockey Bacon's always winning. Didn't you get hurt? Wasn't that the last thing I heard about you at rugby?
Maybe, but I probably played anyway. So yeah,
Playing through the pain, that's good. Now, this chat really didn't like
classic.
drama talk. They're really not going to like our sports talk. So this is not good.
Sports ball. I love sports ball. Okay, so Ham. So what's your opinion on Emiru? I feel like I might have. A hot take.
I think she's almost certainly more in the right here. I haven't
not
actually
in the right, but like as like a streamer.
She's okay when she's paired with somebody that's funny, I think. I don't really think I would ever watch her stream independently. I was actually around for when I was watching Miskiff stream pretty consistently not the YouTube version of his stream, when they first started hanging out.
By the way, Han, I just
So this
remember
is
this thing.
interesting.
I'm interrupting here. Beam did make a horse sound in the
But
sub.
he's a shark.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I think it was hilarious. It was kind of funny. And I was a bit confused, but it was funny. Did I chuckle at that? I can't remember. I can't remember the beam that I laughed at. But anyway.
He's a funny guy. He does make noises. In my head, he makes like retarded guy noises a little bit.
Love you, Miller.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about me?
Sorry, yeah, his voice is like very high pitched in the sub. And it's a bit grating, but he's very charming after a while. Initially I was like, oh, this is my goat, and then at the end I was like, yeah, no, that's my goat.
You know.
Also, he survived somehow. I don't. He must die. I thought he died.
Oh yeah, he dies, but not here.
Yeah, not here. Yeah.
Oh, he dies in a pretty cool part,
save for
Jarkey Bacon.
later.
The coolest part of all time, greatest moment in manga history.
Is that the part that
Oh yeah.
Ari made a video about?
Oh, a
Also,
little
okay,
bit, kinda.
With part 2, like, is it like set a long time later, like significantly? It was,
18
like,
months, I
next
think.
Tuesday. 18 months. Okay. Crazy.
Because remember, Jarkey Bacon, we don't start with Denji at the beginning of part 2. We got a few chapters without Denji.
It's like a season 4 Attack on Titan thing.
Kinda, but not thematically ambitious in that sense. Just kind of like a funny girl we're following around now.
Yeah. And then part 2 sucks, right? That's what everybody says.
No, part 2's the best. I reread it all, and now I love it. It's very funny.
Okay. But it does suck, according to everybody, right?
With Jarkey Bacon, no, not really. What would the popular opinion be? I think the popular opinion would be like, oh, it's fun, but it's not as good as part 1. I think that's what the average person would think. Then there's like harsh defenders and harsh critics, I guess. The big complaint about it is usually that nothing happens. That's kind of the thing I would always say before I reread it. It's what Miller the Killer's probably already typing in chat. And there's also comments about character regression, Jarkey Bacon. Now that's a scary thought, isn't it?
Oh, crazy.
Now I'm gonna make a video about that.
I don't know why character regression would be a bad thing.
True.
I can understand if it's like annoying and like what is it? Rent a Girlfriend. But that's character stagnation probably.
Should I read Rent a Girlfriend and make defense videos, Jarkey Bacon? What do you think? Isn't it a lot of chapters,
like 400 chapters. Yeah, it's 400 chapters according to... See, this is like... I get my Rent a Girlfriend updates from one of my colleagues, and because that's like the only manga he reads. So... Yeah,
you've told me that before, I think. Because that's weird.
Oh, really? That's funny.
But I feel like I've just got a deja vu weird.
Okay.
Miller the Killer?
He's the one I talk to about Mushoku Tensei 2.
Yes. I feel like I also knew that. Okay. When are you going to do redundancy about Jarkey Bacon? You guys are just lacking. We really want the content.
Good grief.
Isn't it crazy that I know what that's called just because you guys bring up not doing it so much?
Yeah, it is crazy.
Jujutsu Kaisen, question mark?
No.
Oh, Bacon! The third drama of my drama thing. Did you see anything about the Colin Moriarty drama?
What?
Do you even know who that is? It's a video game thing. Colin Moriarty is the... Do you know what Kind of Funny is? You don't know nothing, Jarkey Bacon.
Well, you didn't know who Abroad in Japan was.
Well, I did.
There's 2.7 million views right there. It's way more than this Amiru.
Do you know who Smash JT is at all?
Smash JT. It feels like I should know who that is.
He's like a very big anti-woke like a game person.
This is I know a Tech Review USA.
That is Review Tech USA. Now this loser.
Did his daughter die or something?
I don't know. I used to watch him when I was like literally 11 years old. He would talk about like the PS4 is about to come out. Yes, Dabba Doom. Jarkey Bacon. Something. Remember that guy?
Okay, here we go.
Anyway, there was this big anti-woke guy came out and said that Ghost of Yotei didn't sell as much as like the experts were claiming it was.
Oh, I did see this. Okay, I saw.
And then Colin Moriarty, who is the ex former editor of IGN, like the top guy, then he made Kind of Funny with Greg Miller. I don't know if you know any of these people. Then he kind of got cancelled because he made a tweet one time that was very inoffensive. Then he went on Joe Rogan twice to talk about it. My goodness. And then he has one of the biggest Patreons in the world where he gets like I think it's like up to like 45K a month or something crazy to do his little podcast.
That's crazy. That's not as big as the Yard. The Yard's little as podcast has got.
Is it going to tell us how many?
Was it? Oh, it was a ridiculous number. I actually couldn't believe it.
We should ask Miller.
Come on, it's a podcast. Chill out, people. Why you subscribing?
I got him again. No, I don't think we have a total number here. I am signed in here.
Last Stand
Oh.
Media. So this is the anti-woke guy.
No. I know why you would
No,
think that because it
is the
sounds
IGN
like it.
the
This is the
guy.
IGN guy who is kind of an anti-woke guy, right? He got cancelled and everybody's like, no, you shouldn't have been cancelled or something. But he basically, he's like very institutionally focused or whatever, and he like knows how, like, it's very clear the other guy just didn't know what he was talking about, and he like got owned with facts and logic, and it was kind of funny. I did listen to it.
Fair.
Oh, look, here he is on Joe Rogan. 8 years ago, Jarkey Bacon. This is crazy. I was there for this.
Oh, whoa. I was not here. This one, Joe Rogan, was much better.
Yeah,
But,
probably.
Joe Rogan 8 years ago, I think there's too much revisionist history. Just being like it was always bad. But I was like, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, actually, I think there's probably
I
some
watched a
decent
bunch of them
episodes
back
now.
in the
It
day.
just depends who he has on. It's just like, yeah. I remember listening to like a 2017 episode with one of my cousins about this lady who was in Alaska and like doing like bear research and stuff like that. I was like, this is what I'm here for. It's amazing.
Yes, it's
Oh,
like.
decent pixel art.
Oh, wait, where?
He got married. Got married to
This girl
a
who
black
also does
lady,
his
so he can't
podcast
be
or something.
anti-woke.
True. But anyway, he was ratioing this guy on Twitter, and he said, "Stop talking about Alyssa McConaughey, you loser." And I said, "Yes." But anyway, this guy keeps getting ratioed. This guy, and we don't like these anti-woke people. They're annoying, so we can cheer this one on.
They are a bit cringe.
Did you see this
would say that.
trend? Let's look at it, Jarkey Bacon. So he's got all Mega Man games. You think that's cool?
Oh, okay, Hannah. This is the Mario. So it's all Mega Man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
He does very much like Mega Man.
That sounds like a Dookie. Do you know Dookie Shed?
Yes, I do.
No.
Oh my god, I was there for like his
no
first
way.
upload, Jarkey Bacon. He was a PokeTuber. Of course I know who Dookie.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
yes,
Jarkey
my
Bacon. I haven't
man.
thought about this guy in 25 years. He doesn't upload videos anymore.
No,
300k.
well, he's gone off and on. I wanted to be him so bad when he like took off because of X and Y. I was like, this should have been me.
I wasn't even thinking about making videos back then, Jarkey Bacon. I was so young. I've seen all of these videos a million times, Jarkey Bacon.
I've not seen his more recent ones, but I remember his old one when he was
12 years ago.
Every video, but see, like Mega Man March Madness. See, this is why I'm making the
I
Dookie Shed
remember.
reference.
I think this is probably the first time I ever heard about Mega Man was through this guy's videos. January of 2013. I was there,
Not through
Jarkey Bacon.
Egoraptors. Not through.
No,
Egoraptors,
Egoraptor is still a person. I don't think I really know what they do. Like, I know that name, and I've always heard that name.
Sequelitis are classics. It's like if you like game design, like it's just like it's like foundational. No. Okay, Sequelitis is foundational YouTube video essay quality, and it's like there'll be a type of YouTuber, any storytime YouTuber, like they've the only one that's kind of come close is the Noodles guy, who like basically is like basically an Egoraptor clone. Not really anymore, but like he's the guy who made the complaining video about like people giving animation 60 FPS, I think it was. But yeah, Sequelitis. I mean, people dog on his Ocarina of Time Sequelitis because that's the most recent one, but like his Mega Man X Sequelitis is great. So
I've never seen any
This is a classic. It's not like he says
Sequelitis.
anything
This
too
is
crazy, but it's just like it's like foundational YouTube essay text. I feel like.
Jarkey Bacon, I got a
So
few
I'm surprised I watched it.
few bits of news. First of all, very sad. Elite RE is in the chat, so watch what you say. Second of all, Jarkey Bacon, you're pulling the viewership. I haven't had 8 viewers in a long time.
I think, to your credit, you had 6 views when I got.
That is
him,
true. I
so-
was beginning to talk about streamer drama, but you know, we had to talk about some other things. The what did Elite RE say? Bro's gonna
Thank you,
finish
Mr.
streaming
Gems.
right when I upload my video. Is the digest finally coming out? My goodness, this idiot's been teasing it for weeks.
Remember when Dookie Shed said he would eat a tepig?
I
That's
vaguely
crazy.
remember that. I vaguely
Can't be
remember that.
saying that now with all this. Actually, no, you can. I was tempted to make a Hassan drama video.
Yeah,
It was like
farm
a
him.
night thought.
Tell him if you eat meat, how about you keep your fucking mouth
Exactly.
closed?
I know exactly. I was just gonna go on a vegan rant. I was like, do I want to be that guy?
Oh my goodness,
But
Jarkey Bacon, do
I
you
do
remember
think
this
it's
song?
Stupid.
I've just been
Oh,
hit
yeah,
with
I
nostalgia.
remember this one.
This Zubat song,
Dude,
this
Smooth
is in my head
McGrooves.
constantly.
Oh, the Zubat song? I actually don't think I remember this one. I remember the Smooth McGroove.
I remember that collab happening.
I
Smooth
can't hear the
Smooth
Nate wants the
McGrew
battle. What a guy.
was a guy that I always
Yeah.
subscribed to and never watched a single video just because he had collabs with a bunch of
It's
people
true.
I watched, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'll watch one of these one day. But I never did.
Oh, Dirty Misty Part 2.
Oh
Gotta
my
be
goodness, this is
careful,
big. I might get I nearly said cancelled. What do you call it? Struck.
Oh, this is crazy. Yes, we didn't upload for 7 years. Look at that. If you
Wait, hold on. Back to latest. 7 years,
Ooh.
6 months. He was playing
Yeah, that's
Poke Rogue.
crazy.
We played that on stream a little bit. That is crazy. I wonder if he just made so much money, like in 2013, that he doesn't have to do this anymore, or he has a job. I have no idea.
I think that was some mental health. He did his Game Grub ripoff with
Nate wants to battle.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Miller, that's a good point. I do wonder, like, goes on a rant at the end of the Ocarina of Time sequelitis, and then, like, it's like he just like, I just want an open world Zelda, and then, like, 3 years later, we have Breath of the Wild or whatever. I think it's a 2014 video. If that's a 2014 video, that makes me feel so old. Oh, by the way, my Emiru take was that I find her, like, aesthetically cringe.
No, because she looks like an e-girl or like the most like
No,
Asian
I
e-girl.
think it's mostly her voice. I'm just like, speak properly.
What? She has like a raspy voice, doesn't she?
I know, exactly. Just like project. I don't know. Maybe it's like a condition.
See, I thought
It's
you were
like,
going with
that's
like the
why
Lily
I would
Pichu,
never
like
listen to.
she's too squeaky, but no, you're going the opposite direction.
No, well, it's just like yeah, I'm just like maybe like did her mother like have a load of cigarettes and I got passed.
Well,
down?
actually,
I don't
I'm
know.
such a loser that I know like the lore behind her voice, Jarkey Bacon. You want to hear it?
Okay.
She
Is it, like,
says,
genetic and should I feel bad?
No, she says that she used to speak really quiet, and so she had a teacher one time that got mad at her whenever she was quiet. So this is her yelling voice, and it just became her normal voice.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, is that
Well, you know what?
plausible?
I also
I'm not sure.
I have no clue. You know what also rubs me the wrong way is it's the same thing with Hassan. It's just how they talk sometimes, and it's just an ick.
The Hassan
like,
thing, I understand. Yeah.
Like the Emiru, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't criticize people because I listen back to videos of me talking. I'm just like, man, that's a man with an ick right there. That's
a
come on,
British
your brain
feller
on paper, man.
It's a British guy.
But no, it's like what they talk about or how they formulate their thoughts, and I'm just like, you're taking so long to get to the point. She has no liveliness.
Yeah, Miller said that like 3 times.
I will join your I'll join the hate wagon. She does the worst cosplays on TikTok. It's like she's filming them.
I've seen some of those, like one, I think.
don't-
It's her just
I've
doing
not seen
cringe
that. I'm not on
poses.
TikTok.
All TikToks are terrible. Like the posing, the dancing, the lip syncing. Oh, just kill me. Oh, this is terrible.
You're not kissing already, are you?
Oh
Good
yeah,
grief.
I got like 5% battery left.
We ride till we die. We ride till we die.
Let's do it, Jockey Bacon.
Oh yeah, baby, let's go.
So
Yeah, this is a rare occasion. I get to
it
talk to you.
is. Well,
I need to talk to Ari. Ari's been avoiding me. Not really.
he has. He always does. He's no good.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. You guys are actually making YouTube videos. I think my YouTube channel's dead. I think it's over. I think it's over.
No, your YouTube channel is doing great.
I
You got the biggest video out of any of us in the last 3 years or whatever, that Oppenheimer one. Not even Donald Duck can touch that guy.
Crazy. Well, the thing is, right? I think I'm going to be working on other things, but I'll be around.
He's abandoned
You
us.
got to tell this guy that Gurren Lagann is good, and he doesn't believe me.
I'm sick of Mr. Gems and his Gurren Lagann bullshit.
I can't believe, but like, don't you want to know if like,
I already watched
Nate
the Nate video.
Is actually right? Does he not intrigue you?
No, Kami
I feel okay. I do feel like Gurren Lagann would have Kawa entertainment appeal.
Yeah, probably, but I already watched every YouTube video about it. I know what happens. He dies in episode 7.
Why have I not?
And then there's spirals and anti-spirals, and the girlfriend is actually dead at the end or something.
Oh, I can't remember that last point, but maybe that's true.
He has like a vision.
Ari's put in his YouTube video. We should watch it together.
Whoa.
What's it about?
Is it Digest? You better not talk about
Oh my
weapons
word,
and
he's gone for
barbarians.
aspect ratio. He's gone for the shades.
Oh, it's an actual video. Kill yourself. Why is he uploading a
the
video?
most dramatic egg in anime history. Is this Angel's egg?
It's not. He's a loser.
No, this is.
What the
this looks-
fuck?
It's like Sailor Moon, but not Sailor Moon. I'm not educated enough. I'm not cultured enough. Miller, I've not made a video because I'm lazy, and I don't want to be like all these other cats.
4 weeks ago. This is pissing me off, Jarkey Bacon. What's this fucking idiot making a video again for?
Crazy. Ari's been on the tear recently.
This is a fake
other
video. Don't
reason-
fall for it.
Also, what else? I'm gonna, yeah.
You got
I'm
4%.
gonna try and make another video game, so that's why. I think
Yes, on the
YouTube
down low.
Creative is on the down low. Actually, no, I'll do another video. I need to release the podcast for our Japan trip, and we've got another trip coming up. So,
Oh, I still got to listen to the second half of that podcast before the end of the year, before the next one comes out.
I spoil that there is no next one. I was like done. Yeah.
Oh. Wait,
Yeah, it's all over.
that's a big deal.
It is. Oh, Carl, before you die, Halloween. Are you doing anything for it?
I'm
do Halloween
Australian.
down
That's
under?
pathetic. I would never do anything for Halloween.
Oh, I generally you guys just don't do anything for it.
No, not usually. Some kids might trick or treat. Probably not in this neighborhood, Jarkey Bacon. But yeah, it's
I
not a
see.
big deal.
You might
really.
shoot them. Okay.
Well, not shoot
So
them.
you've never carved a pumpkin.